Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to MineMogul, where there's been a new update.
The Age of Steel.
And as part of that, there's a brand new level as well, the Big Cave. Ooh, we like a big cave. So if you've never seen this before, oh my goodness, this is the world's jankiest lift. Why is it shaking so much? But yeah, we come down from the surface and we've got to create a mine down here. Wow, we have space this time. So first job is to get our pickaxe. There it is, poking out. Oh, I used the wrong button. We got crazy physics going on where we've made an Axe Nado. Pickaxe Nado t-shirt coming soon. realcivilengineer.com. Anyway, let's press F to take it. There you go. And now we can do some actual mining. So there's some ore. And basically we can pick these up and shove them down into this machine here. And this will take them back up to the surface where we'll get paid. So let's just shove a load of these in. Looks like top left, we've got to earn 50 quid to unlock the magnet. Let's just destroy that there. Plonk those in. Destroy a few more bits. Plonk them all in there. And then we have enough money to come over to our computer here, where there's all sorts of things we can buy to automate this. But we want to start off with the magnet tool. 50 quid. Boosh. So we'll give that a purchase. That should drop down the shaft. There it is. And then we can take that. So now we can pick up more than one thing at once, which means we can go on a little bit of a rampage destroying all these iron nodes. But if you look in the top left, we also need 10 coal ore as well. So let's destroy the coal nodes also. All right, then we can use our magnet to attract all of these and then pick them all up at once, which means we can then drop all of those in. Is that like a large piece? Yeah, that was a large piece. Wow. But then after a little bit of time, we should have enough that we complete the mission. Oh, we need one more bit of iron. Die, block of ore. All right, okay, we're good. We got a 400 quid reward, and now we can start automating. And actually, because we've done this, we've like cleared out the area quite a bit. Look at all this space for activities. So back to the computer in mining. We can buy an auto miner for 500 quid. So we'll add that to cart. So that will drop down here. Here we go. And top left, we've got to deposit 50 iron ore and 100 coal ore. So let's just go to our machine and then we can see like the green spots where we can actually place these. And if we hover over, it tells us what the possible resources are. So this is an iron ore. I think this one back here is a coal ore. There's also a small chance of gems as well, which is quite handy. As this one is the closest, I think we'll go for that one. So that should start spitting out ores. What I'd like to do is get a conveyor system so we automate this. I've only got 60 quid though, and oh, they cost 20 quid each.
It's a scam!
Well, we're going to need a corner and then some straights. So let's just purchase those. That is all I can afford. Whoa, that was bouncy. But yeah, we're going to want to go to there and then do our corner that direction. I think that's a coal node, so you're probably in the way. So let's just destroy you and then start placing those in. Oh, quite a lot of ore there already. That could be worth some cash. So we've got 9 quid 94. Once they've all gone in, 60 quid. We can buy 3 more conveyors. So we just want a load of straights. Grab them once they fall down and start plumbing them in. So at least they're getting closer. Let me just grab those ones. And yeah, we're getting there. We are getting closer to automating. In fact, while this is going on, I might actually go have a little explore. Because look, there are various tunnels on this map. Oh, there's also like a low section down here. And oh my goodness, there's also a bridge. You know what that means? We need a bridge review. It's a short-spanned little bridge that's seen better days with quite a few planks missing. Heading underneath, it seems the structural pieces are still fine. However, the bridge is missing any form of pedestrian guardrails, which makes it very dangerous. So overall, I give this bridge a 5.5 out of 10. Bridge review. All right, anyway. Ooh, for sale. 2,400 quid. Oh, you can buy like shafts now. Yeah, looks like you can explode that.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, so it looks like all of these shafts are for sale. So there's a 1,800 one there, 2,500 this direction. Oh, and I see gold behind there. There's gold. I mean, there's a little bit of gold here. Can I mine that? Yes, I can. All right, we'll have this. Back across the bridge, dump it into the thing. And oh yeah, that's giving us some money. Oh, look at this pile as well. All right, shove all that in. And that should get us enough money to fully automate. So spend it all on straight conveyors. Then let's just extend over to there. And then yes, we have automated. We have automated. However, my next task, because I've already done the iron one. We need to get coal on the go. So I'm going to have to save up 500 quid. So I think while that's doing that, I'm going to go find some like extra ore to demolish. Is this copper? Yeah, I think this is copper. So we'll have some of that. Ooh, and I found an actual plunger here. So should I give it a plunge? Are they explosive? Oh, yep, they're explosives. Right. So that's led to an area here, which... Does it have, coal and copper ores up here? So if we ever want copper, it's going to come from here, I think. Anyway, while I'm here, may as well smash all of these little rocks out. And, oh, what am I revealing here? There's an extra cave behind. Oh, what is that? It's like a geode. I think I just smashed open a geode. Oh, that could be worth money. Anyway, can I actually get back here? Yeah, if I crouch. Oh, no. Oh, it's a trap. I've just fallen down a hole. Oh, it's really dark. Is there stuff moving back there? All right, what is this? Is this just... Okay, this is just iron. Let's just smash through this so we can get out. Right, and I'm out in a thing with... There's a box here. Destroy the box. Oh, the boxes have, like... They have pipes in. As well as iron blocks and plates and stuff. Okay. Destroy all these crates then. And then... Oh, I'm down here. Okay, I know where I am now. Anyway, let's try and collect all of this stuff up. Okay, so we've got a bit of a haul here. Got 500 quid at the moment. Once all of that goes in, let me just destroy the big blocks. Oh yeah, 700 quid. Lovely. That should allow me to get another auto miner and some conveyors. So we'll purchase that. All of that will fall down. Let's just grab all of them. And up here we can place our miners. So that's 94% coal. So we'll shove that there. Let's have that come out onto there, and then we can just do some straights over this way, and that should just drop onto the conveyor beneath it. So hopefully that lands perfectly without falling off. Yeah, in the middle. Nice. So coal is now automated. Just got to wait for 100 of those. I'm just going to go back to where I was and then just try and pick up all of these ore blocks. And I don't know if there's a limit to how many I can hold. I guess we'll find out. So we're back with these. Let's shove all of that in. Remember, there's like geodes and stuff in here, which should be worth a fair bit. Is that the geode there? Yeah, look, it's all geode-y. So we'll shove that in and see if money goes up a lot. So 620. Oh yeah, that was worth like 100 quid. Okay, so we've now got 1,000 quid. We can have a look at getting some processing on the go. So we've got the ore crusher for 200 quid. That crushes ores into smaller pieces so we can make ingots. So we'll add one of those. Because this here is like a non-crushed bit of ore. It's like quite large. You may have noticed I have been pickaxing some of them into the smaller pieces. And basically when these machines are mining, you don't know if you're going to get big or small pieces. So the question is, do I need to keep normal iron and normal coal ore going? Probably. So I may want to do more machines for these. So let's buy another auto miner. That comes down there. Oh yeah, the gold bar. I forgot about the gold bar. Shove the gold bar in for a nice little money boost. So 400 quid. Was that fool's gold? It may have been fool's gold. It was worth almost nothing. Where's the hard hat? Because there was a hard hat on the original map. Oh, in the email from the dev, he did say the hard hat can now be used for engineering purposes. Apparently it's hidden down the cave, but I can spawn one in the research tree if I unlock the experimental dev test items. That does require a research ticket, which I don't have though. So I guess that's something we have to look forward to when we start exploring. Anyway, for now, let's have a look where we're going to shove these. So there's iron there, and up there is more iron. I mean, all I've got to crush is... Yeah, all I've got to crush is iron, actually. So perhaps we could shove that there. Yeah. For now, let me buy the ore crusher that we need. I think that requires a sloped conveyor, so I'll add one of those. I then just might want some corners and straights as well. So we'll just purchase all of those. Oh my goodness. Right, and then the ore crusher, I think we'll shove that here. And then put a little mergy conveyor on the back end like that. Then we want the slope going up to it. So that comes from there. And then this is where the machine goes. So we just want a corner there and then a couple of straights. And then we can plumb that in and that should crush our iron. So iron comes out there in fairly large chunks and it goes up to that conveyor into the crusher, and then look, tiny little crushed pieces come out. And then when they drop into here, we're starting to get our crushed iron. We do need 400 of this though. So I might look to attach the one above onto here. Oh, there's 2. Hang on, there's 3 up here. Okay, so if they will do iron, yeah, we can literally just drop them on top of this machine. So let's just go buy a load of conveyors. So big purchase of conveyors. You can then, from up here, start getting these into the right place. So that's going to kick out onto that one. This one kicks out here. So let's just rotate that around. Yeah, that should come out that way. And come to there-ish. This is in the way, so it just needs boosting. Boosh. So I can fit that in. Nice. And if you put a little uppy there, that allows that to happen. And then I guess I just want to do slopes down. So no, that clashes with the machine. Okay, let's just we'll stay above it with straights then. So that should drop it into the right place. I think I might just add a little rotation like that, just so it drops like straight down onto this conveyor. But nice. Now we can go buy some auto miners. We will just need a little bit of extra money, but we can use this to test. So let's just shove these on here. So that should merge onto this conveyor. Yeah, and then drop down here. And then what I'm hoping when this drops, it does land on the conveyor beneath without bouncing off. Nice. Those 2 did. Are these 2 going to do it as well? Come on. Nice. So now we can just buy some more auto miners Mark 1. Shove them up here. And man, I'm so excited like how much space we have. This is going to be like so efficient. Because the first map was like quite a struggle trying to fit everything in, but I think I've managed to like use up no space to get all of these connected. When we want to start processing and stuff, I think having all of this space, and look how tall it is as well, it's going to be so handy. Anyway, for now, let's just smash some of these crates. Do they... Oh, they all have stuff in them. A gold bar. Is this gold bar worth more than the last one? So we're on about 300 quid. When that goes in, it was worth about 40-50 quid. Better than a kick in the nuts. Worth noticing there are quests that I haven't actually activated. So this one, the scavenger hunt, deposit copper, gold, and a broken drill bit. It unlocks the jackhammer. It's work in progress, but that sounds fun. So we'll add that. Are there any others that we haven't done yet? No. We've got the crushed iron and gem collectors going. The trouble is, though, I think, yeah, this emerald, as it goes into the crusher, I think it just, like, disappears. We may need to get a sorter, because, yeah, that goes in. No gem pieces come out. So any gems we're getting from this line aren't going to make it through. So perhaps we can add a sorter here and then just put that onto this line. Yeah, ooh, but we are dropping there, actually, aren't we? Yeah, you might want to make this drop on a bit further back, perhaps. Then I can shove the sorter there. Yeah, then we can bring this back that way and then just put that in. So that now everything from up here goes around that way and it should drop below that. I just may need to turn that corner depending on how these drop. So, no, it looks good. Okay, let me just come up here, add the other miner I've got. Oh, why doesn't this miner fit? I thought that would fit there, but I think that's a different type of mine. It's got like fans up there. Is it? It may be a heavy auto miner. Yeah, it must be placed on a heavy auto miner spot. Oh, so there's separate things. Got it. Anyway, I need to wait for a gem to appear and put it in this basket so that they come out this side. And when they do, you can go up in a conveyor like that and then just put a little mergy one like that up to here, because then they won't get crushed. Also have to wait for diamonds to do that as well. Diamonds are pretty rare though. All right, I'll do that at some point. In the meantime, we got to purchase a blast furnace. So that will smelt ore into ingots. So we'll buy one of those. And actually, we've completed our first thing. So we do have a research ticket. Do I want something useful or do I want to see what the hard hat does? I want to see what the hard hat does. The ultimate tool of engineering.
It's clearly a scam.
Right, it's unlocked. So I can buy a hard hat from here now, right? Oh my goodness, the dev is a legend.
16!
What an absolute legend. Right, we'll purchase that. I can't believe it. Hang on, let me just pick up all these other bits and bobs. And then there is the hard hat. Oh, I was just testing it just to make sure it worked. There's take and wow. Anyway, am I now... It's in my inventory. Shall I equip the ultimate tool of engineering? So I'm holding it. What does it do? Can I use it to destroy ore? Yes, I can. Yes. So we no longer need a pickaxe because we can just boosh, boosh. Yes. Oh, shame it doesn't have a boosh sound effect, but I will take it. So let's just destroy these. Some crates here. Any broken drill bits in there? No, just some iron ingots. So we'll shove those in. Oh, look. Broken drill bit in the mining thing. Okay, that is good. Because that is part of the third quest we're doing, scavenger hunt. So now we just need gold ore and copper ore. And I think we worked out copper was down here, right? Yeah, oh, that's mostly coal. There is some copper there. What about this one? Okay, this one's mostly copper. And then that's a 50-50. Okay, so we'll go from this one. We're going to need a whole load of conveyors to get this back, though. But may as well start. So let's get these conveyors in. And while I'm here, I should probably just smash these open just to see what's inside. Iron ingot, iron ore, and another iron ingot. Okay, not the best. Not the worst either, though, I guess. So let's just build this back. And then we're out of conveyors. Thankfully, we've got 2,000 quid on us, so we can just buy some more from here. So we'll grab all those, build this conveyor belt. I think if we bring it to there-ish, we've got to watch out. There is another miner down here, but what I'm thinking, ore crusher. Oh, we don't want the ore crusher yet, do we? No. That ore crusher will be for later on. So I think let's start for now by taking this that way. That can drop down to this level, and we can bring it to there, and that should reach. And that was my last straight conveyor as well. So we'll just plumb in that miner, and that should get us the copper ore going. I can then just destroy the stuff here, grab those ingots that we found as well. I think there was some in here also. Yeah, a couple in there. So we'll just shove all of those on. See if there's anything in here as well. I love that it's a hard hat. Hard hat pickaxe. Alright, so that stuff's all going in now. And those iron ingots I found, they're actually helping with the iron ingot quest. I do need to start making iron ingots myself. Let me just see what these were. Iron ore, coal ore, crushed iron, and diamond. This one is just iron. Okay. What I might want to do is go from this one. Perhaps add a sorter there, just so I can sort anything that isn't iron. Because, yeah, there's emeralds that come out. So emeralds can come out this side. And that can drop into a crusher. And I think we want to raise that up twice again, so that we can drop that into this, the smelter. And they will come out that way. But this conveyor is in the way at the moment. So rather than dropping down, I guess I might just stay up at this level. So like that, because that will give me more headroom down here. I can then just pick all of these up. And then this fits underneath now, and that will make us the iron ingots we need as soon as I plumb this machine in like that. Nice. All right, then again, I need emeralds to go in here. So I do just need to keep an eye out for the emeralds. And diamonds. I really need diamonds. Haven't found any yet. Anyway, let's have a look at our new machine. So that's iron coming out. That drops into there to get crushed. The crushed iron drops down into here to get smelted. And then out the end, that gets poured. And then an iron ingot comes out, goes into there. So iron ingots are sorted. We do need some copper ones though. We have actually finished the copper ore, so I could just do a similar thing as what I've got below. So if I put you there, the crusher, and then do same sort of conveyor layout. Once I add a blast furnace there, I can then just do that, so we go that way instead. It does mean we're not gaining any copper ore, but that might be fine. I'm going to leave this in place actually, just in case I need it for something later on. So I could add a sorter here perhaps. Anyway, next up I need some gold ore. I only need 8 of it. Shall I go for a wander? So we've got something for sale down there, 2,400. There was one that looked goldy, wasn't there? Oh yeah, this way, 2,500. There's definitely gold in here. Maybe that way for 1,800. I think I might be better off doing the more expensive one because it's guaranteed. So let's purchase that, 2,500. I can now boosh. Give that a go. And then in here, ooh, nice little underground lake. Ooh, look, broken drill bit. That will maybe come in handy later on, so I'll definitely leave that there. But what I'm hoping is, yes, 99% gold ore. There's also 93% there. And then that's a mega one that I'm looking forward to using. This one is coal. And then, oh, another thing for sale. 2.5 grand. Okay, well, let's start with a bend so we can ignore these stalactites and stalagmites. I mean, they're touching tips, so I'm not sure if they're anything. They're just stalagmites. But yeah, we want to bring this over that way. We're going to have to bring this down. Let's use one of these to get down. And that lamp is in the way. I think I can take it, though, and then just shove it over this side and just build above this sign. All right, then we just got to get this back to our base. I'm going to need more conveyors, aren't I? Okay, conveyor connected. I now just need to add a miner. So in it goes. Lovely. And then while I'm here, let's just bash these gold ores up, as well as any crates lying around. Ooh, a diamond. Next, then I can just shove all of these on. I mean, aside from the diamond, I want the diamond. Because what I can do with this diamond, if I take it back, is shove it in this sorter here. Because I think up here, yeah, this has a chance of diamond, only 0.03. Does the one up here have a chance of diamond? No, it doesn't. But any diamonds that do come through will at least come out this way now, and then they won't get crushed. So we'll gain those. Because at the moment, still only deposited 0 out of the 3 we need. Anyway, the gold ore is now being delivered. So that quest is nearly done. Then we get 2 research tickets and a jackhammer. Unfortunately, I no longer need a jackhammer because I got this. Anyway, we've got another quest unlocked. Gold crusher. Crushed 1200 crushed coal. We'll activate that. That will take a while. And then I've got 3 research tickets. What do I want to go for? Oh, they've added wooden walls now. Oh, that's going to be very handy. I feel like I want a merging conveyor, though. They are super useful. Or maybe the cannon conveyors? I never got to use these previously. And oh, the mining helmet gives us a torch by pressing C. It just has to be in our inventory. Okay, I'm unlocking that. I'm then going to do the scaffolding as well, just so I can put like buildings up in the air. And then I'll get a blocker just so I can get towards that merging conveyor. I want one of those. Nice. Anyway, next mission, purchase the rolling mill. This rolls ingots into plates. We'll have one of them. And then we need to deposit 20 iron plates to get a next quest done. So I think we'll look into that next time. For now, I am very excited to fill up this room with a whole load of production sorty stuff. If you want to see that as well, be sure to boost the like button and I'll get on it next time. For now, I'll say peace, love, and hard hats. Bye.